life-changing. These are the most joyful, happy people I've ever seen.
All around Africa, where we're at in Sierra Leone right now, it's nothing but love.
No matter whose eye I look into, there's one thing that's true of every single person I've seen. Christ died for them.
Key phrase that you hear repetitively is access. How can we gain access to as many groups of people as possible, and through that access, share the gospel?
I see feeding people, I've seen clinics, I've seen schools, and from there, we're leading into Bible studies.
They have a chief church planter that is in the middle of the medical clinic on a daily basis. So they are using the medical clinic to make disciples.
The only teachers that can be in their schools is ministers for New Harvest.
There were several blackboards that we were able to go to, and they're teaching 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds. They're teaching English through the Genesis creation story, which is just amazing.
All along the way at all levels. There's always a leadership pathway, a leadership system development, which not only sustains that growth, but causes new growth out into other parts of the world.
So there's very much this focus on how God is central and a part of your life and what's happening in all of it. And they're very, very serious about taking that and that being of the utmost importance to share that with everyone else.
This is not as hard as what it looks like. If you got a Bible, a person, and the Holy Spirit, you're going to make disciples.
He tells us to go and teach. He doesn't tell the world to come and hear. The onus is on us. The responsibility is ours to get the message out.
We teach, at least in our country, to know about God and not to really know God, not to have a real relationship with God. And the difference is the obedience part of it.
They're not putting it off and saying, well, when I get older, when I get more training, when I get better at talking, when I get something, you know, later. They're saying, I can do something about this right now. This is the best time for me to move. This is the best time for me to act. All of this time is very precious that God has given me here. And so they go and they do it now.
He didn't pick and choose. He didn't say, I'm going to die for this group, but not this group. He didn't say, I'm going to hurt for this group, but this other group is on their own. He said, I'm dying for all of them. May not add not another person to the North Boulevard roll, but if it adds somebody to God's book, then I tell you, that is huge. That is absolutely huge.